And we're back, everybody. I changed my bit rate to 3000, and I think that did, and I changed my frame rate down a little bit. So I think with that Elgato that I have, I think those are the hogs. So, okay, good, thank you. Looks great now. No more stuttering, nothing like that. That's what I'm hoping. I still got to get off base cam. That was a pain in the butt today. I was up late last night looking up computers, and I was going to get a new iMac, and the more and more I looked at them. I like Macs. I got my Windows laptop that I use to, okay, the bitrate credits, okay, to your internet speed. So that's probably an issue. But yeah, I got Windows laptop, and it seems like I have little issues with it every now and then, and my Mac's always been, super bulletproof. And that one was a 2012 I had. Nothing ever done to it. It's just, after a couple upgrades, the system can't handle the new operating system, and the last big upgrade, I went from one operating system to the next, is basically what killed my computer. It ran so good until I went to a newer system, and it just totally killed that thing. And after that, I've had nothing but problems with it. And I decided, well, I'm on a newer operating system now, and they just had another security update patch, and I shouldn't have did it, and I did it, and it slowed it down even more. But anyways, new project, which is a Williams Superstar EM. I hope that was just my laptop that froze and it wasn't my computer. See, I always get that problem with my laptop. But my laptop is also running on Wi-Fi, which could be just the issue. What am I running on right now? Oh, that's a big problem right there. I'm running on the wrong internet. I'm running on the upstairs internet. Yeah, that'll make a big difference on this laptop. I'm switching my laptop to the basement internet. So hopefully that'll work. It looks like I look clearer on the stream. I hope so. But anyways, yeah, Williams Superstar. Pretty cool game. Dave had one. I had one briefly, and then I sold it. And this is a big example of games. Do not sell them till you play them. Trust me. Play them first, then get rid of them. This was a game where I bought it to flip. And I posted in the EM group. And everybody's like, Superstar sucks. Superstar sucks. It's a sucky game. It's garbage. Just sell it and get rid of it. So I did it. I sold it. And after I got it done and cleaned up, and cleaned every contact. Yes, I cleaned every contact. You naysayers. But I cleaned it, the whole machine, and now it played beautifully. And it still is playing beautifully since 2019, after I cleaned every single contact on that machine. But once I got it back together, I'm like, man, this is a great game. So I kind of sucked that I sold one, but I got a local friend here in my area, and he's like, yeah, I got one. So I bought it. So anyways, we are going to get to work on it. Let me put my stinger back on so we do the cool frame change. Woo. There we go. And there is the inside guts. So we're going to go through it as much as we can today, except for, oh, they got this already set on free play. I'm not rebuilding the coin unit or what you would call replay unit. I am not rebuilding that because I don't care about it. What I care about is everything else on this game. And it looks like we got a super toasty, crunchy coil. Yeah, we got a wire that's hanging off of it right here. I can actually bring this camera over here. And I can use this as another camera to show you what we're getting at. Little screen right here. This wire has been taken off of the lug right here, and this wire was just tucked in over there. Same with this wire too, for the ball count unit, which goes to this coil right here. This wire here should go to this coil here. And I'm missing a whole nother wire for it. That's going to be a fun one too. Do we have that, or is it this one? Yeah, we will have to figure that out. So we have two wires here, which is a no-go. Oh, that's what schematics are good for. I could always ask my friend to open up. Oh, here we go. This one right here, I bet, will go to that. That's tucked over there. It's gotta. It makes sense. And then this one would go over here. That makes sense. But I will verify the schematics right there just to see what's going on with each one. I still got a little... I think I might drop that down a little bit below 3. Because I don't think my internet is all the best here. Let's do 2500. And there we go. I think my internet sucks. I really do. And it looks like we're freezing. Yeah, it's my internet. Or maybe it was just, oh, we're solid green now. Okay. So my KBS looks like I should keep it around 2500. Sorry everybody, I'm still trying to figure out my whole, what do you call it, internet setup. But it looks like my setting I have on there is pretty solid because my computer's staying on green now. Alright, I do want to take some pictures of how everything is. Well, let's just do a quick video. Okay, here's all the wires, the way they're set on here. I do these videos for my own purpose and pictures for my own purpose. This way I know when I break a wire off, possibly like this one right here, that should go there. Then I know where they went after they broke off, so yes, that one will go right there. I do that for my own, what do you call it, my own peace of mind. Whenever you work on anything, you should take a full video. This wire right here, I believe, will go to there. This white wire here will go to the coil here. And then this black with a white tracer will go to the other side. And this has already been twisted to free play mode, which we will correct that a little bit better. I don't see any other destroyed wires that I can think of that are loose or broke off. Otherwise, everything looks good. Alright, let's get to tearing it apart, people. Or looks like that we are really good yet. We're going to start with the score reels and just blow them apart. Screwdriver, 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 and I think that's about it. So we'll get a little bin here. Little screwdrivers for C-clips. Big Phillips is for one screw, and little Phillips is for another screw. So I like having both of these at the same time. It just makes, what do you call it, easier to do. So, alright. And we do have a pin in here, which is rare that we still have all these pins. Which is very rare. I think we're doing good. Alright. Let's get this tore apart. And we will get the C-clip off. Alright, there. Come on. C-clip. Washer. Little screws. That's why I use the 2 screwdrivers. So I think I'm the only one who's watching myself right now. That's a problem. Earlier today I did a test stream at the wrong time. So it didn't send out a notice to everybody that I was streaming. So I'm only going to get random people that pop in. But that's okay. It will be on my YouTube also. And should I leave these on or take them off? Probably I should take them off, because the minute I leave them on, I will end up losing them. We need another container for plastics. Right there. The plastics will go in the, what do you call it? My washer. I'm almost thinking, should I solder that wire back on right away? Or just leave her hang off? I don't know. Hey, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade, EM and Chat Repair. I'm working on a Williams Superstar EM 1-player. Yeah, there goes my speed again. My internet is bad. I need to just reset everything in the house. Alright. That should come right out like that. And then this. If I can get that off there. Pull this, put it in there. This will come out like that. This will come out like that. This will go in there. There's a screw that goes through there. I'm not going to bother soldering the wires on right now. I think I will just leave them be dirty. I think I am going to wash all these at a, when I get back to putting it together. I probably will wash them all singly versus trying to do them all and then trying to do the puzzle of getting them back together. That usually gets to be a big pain when you do that. And this one's all bent up. It's not going to hold anything. And again, right here, we'll take the C-clip off. C-clip, washer, little screwdriver for the little screws. And one more screw. See, I don't know if I'm also freezing up still. My internet is just really bad, or if I still don't have my settings tuned in good with this new computer. So if anybody's out there and then noticing I'm freezing up, let me know. I think my something with my internet, because I'm hardly using any of my computer, and I'm hardwired. I think my internet is just bad. There we go, spring. And let's get these two screws out. Big screwdriver. So I am also giving away $100 to anyone that it goes to the Midwest Gaming Classic and also watches Twitch, tvMGC, and also who is subscribed to Mark's Basement Arcade, which is me. So if you are interested in that, let me know. Also, let me know if I am freezing up at all. Here's Mark's Basement Arcade right there. There's the link. If you're not a subscriber, please go subscribe. As soon as I can get this off, I will put... Here's a Midwest Gaming Classic link. Check them out. They are who I stream for, and that's what you're watching today, is the Midwest Gaming Classic. And copy, paste, copy, and paste. There's the link right there you need. That is an unlisted link. So the only way you're getting that link is, one, if you're a subscriber to Mark's Basement Arcade. Sometimes I will just pop it out in my discussions through the thing on YouTube. I will unlock it. This is week 2. I will unlock it and put a message out saying that I have it unlocked, and you can quick join real quick. Get your $100. But the thing here's the thing: is if you're going to Midwest Gaming Classic, subscribe to Mark's Basement Arcade. Watch the video that is in the description of how you win. I'm giving it to one person. I'm going over multiple videos. I'm picking a winner from every video, and then I'm putting those winners into a random generator and just picking one of those, and then that will be the lucky person that wins the $100. But the trick is you have to be at the Midwest Gaming Classic, because I'm putting that $100 in your hand. So that's the other trick to it. But still, that'd be like if you went there by yourself. It's like a free ticket, basically, and some extra spending cash, which is always good. But still, this is coming out of my pocket. This is not MGC paying for it or anyway. It is all me. So yeah, my internet sucks. I can see my computer. It's not crashing like it was before, I can see my internet is having issues. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to probably reboot every single thing in the house. I did the main router and modem. They're both one unit. But I forgot to totally reboot the what is it? It's not a router. It's a hub. I have several computers plugged into one line, and all of those go into a box that they share. And that's the one thing I didn't reboot. I didn't unplug and plug back in. So that can be an issue right there too. But yeah, it is my internet. I can verify that now because it is not the computer. Let's see if I can adjust my settings a little bit. Output. Maybe that will help. I'll lower that and see if that will do it. But look how nasty these are. They're just nastily dirty. They're all gross. Here's one of the worst ones. These I hand clean them and I polish them. And this mechanism that's always on the last will always be the cleanest because it gets used the least. So that'll be the cleanest mech. Here we go again on my own. I don't know why I'm singing a song because I don't like Whitesnake. No, I really don't. I used to like Whitesnake until our local radio station played the crap out of it. Kind of like Zeppelin. I used to love Zeppelin until our local radio station back in the day played the crap out of Zeppelin. Look at all that grease that's on there. That's way too much grease. Yuck. Alright, let's get these unscrewed. I can tell right now I'm going to need, I need one screw because there was no screw in one of them. I didn't take them out to see if the, what do you call it, was sleeves were good. I think next week I'll be streaming on Monday again also. I don't know what time on Monday because I have a tournament on Sunday that I'd like to go to. I'm not going to win, but however, I do like going and hanging out with people. I am just checking these sleeves to see if they turn. They all turn, which is good. You're probably like, Mark, how are you gonna put all that stuff together? I don't know. We will get it together though. Now, I've just done these square reels so many times. I know how to take them apart and put them back together. This is the tricky stuff with all the switches and stuff like that. I usually like leaving them as they are, and then when I put them back together, I'll take these all apart here, clean them, you know, just like all this. I will take this whole thing off and I will wash it and clean it and then put it back together. But what I'm going to do is, when I'm ready to put this back together, I'm going to clean everything and then we'll do the stream and then this will be clean. Otherwise, I'll be gone for 5-10 minutes trying to clean this one part. But let's get at this match unit after I clean my grubby hands off. Here's a little thing. I have some hand soap over here. We will have to put a new coil in there, so I probably should fire up the old, what do you call it? So who just joined the tvMGC server? Who's watching now? I seen somebody just popped in. If I know you, say hi. If I don't know you, hello. Welcome. I'm Mark from Mark's Basement Arcade. I do EM chat repair. We work on EMs. I also work on a lot of solid states. I'm getting more and more of them. And here is one of them right there, Funhouse. I got a Space Shuttle, Cyclone, Beatles, Victory, Flight 2000. I have a bunch of them. It's alright. Let me get this. Got my hands clean now. So I think I'm going to have to go find a coil. A22550, because I am not hooking that one back up because that is crusty. Crusty. It's very crusty. Alright, yes, my internet is sucky. Here we go. At least this camera here that my hand is, I can move that a lot. What is that, A22550? I have several of those. A22550. This looks like a brand new old stock almost. A22550. We'll use this one. This thing is like new. It's been used, but whatever game it was in, it was really good. Let's get my volt tester. And we'll run an ohm test on it. We'll see what the real problem was. Select. We're going to do ohms. You think you can see that? Yeah. .2 ohms. And this one is 0.2, 0.4, which means it's garbage. Let's test one that we can see that is good. 7.1. And this one right here is exactly like this one, which is around 2 ohms. So we're going to swap that out. So yeah, I might as well plug in my soldering iron, and we will get to taking that off. I'll move this over here. Get that out of my way. We'll get a power cord over here. Plug that bad boy in. Turn it on. There we go. Alright, match unit. We're going to take this puppy apart, clean it, and put it back together. First thing we're going to do is take a wrench. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Oops. Get you tight in there. Hey, Pack Rat. Yes, audio is fine. Video freezes briefly now and then. Yeah, there's something with my internet. Totally something with it. So I just got a brand new computer today. My other one was really hogging up my CPU usage, and everything was just going bad. So I went and invested in a new computer, but I can still see I got a little bit of a I have internet connection, so I'm gonna have to reboot everything. in the house. Screwdriver goes through here. Let me swap these cameras. Mobile cam, which should be this one. Good. All right. As you can see, I got the screwdriver through there. The reason why, if I don't, let's pull it out. Oops, sorry about that. We have a screw on the other side of this, and when I try to unloosen it, well, this one is locked. So normally when you try to unloosen the screw that's on this other side, it will spin around, but this is all locked up. So, and I'll show you that screw on the other side. Which is right here. This is the screw here. Normally that thing, when you try to loosen it up, it gets stuck and jams. Alright, well, we got that loose, which is good. Alright, so we can probably bring that out. We could probably just use this, what do you call it? Now I'll go down here and get these screws out, which would be 11/32. So it's up, Pack Rat. Are you still here? Yeah, I bought a Mac Mini. My other iMac was just after one of the last updates. My problem is I did a software update to the newest software. And when I did that, that is what totally killed the computer. I should have known better. Never upgrade operating systems on an old computer. It slows them down. And that's what happened. Slowed it down and locked it up. Okay, there we go. Get these little washers off. Alright, this is actually in really good condition. Not too dirty, but who knows how long this thing was working. All the wires are attached, which is good. Except for these two. And I can understand why they're not. Let's take a picture of these. Alright. Photo. There we go. Yes, I still take pictures of everything. Better to have a picture of it than not. And I wonder where the hell everything goes. Because I can always delete that picture. So, Pack Rat, do you go to Midwest Gaming Classic? There we go. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. We got a spacer there. And then we got a spring here, spring there. And this should, well, let's get this one up first. Clip, E-clip, C-clip, clip, washer. Let's get some naphtha and Q-tips and clean this off real quick. Q-tips are over here. I was just using them the other day on travel time. Because I couldn't stream the other day, so I just spent the whole day and really tore into travel time. I mean, really tore into it. Did some heavy tearing into that. Holy cow. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, really really heavy tour in travel time. Because I was going to do it after the stream. But then I'm like, well, since I'm not streaming because my computer was just so gone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe that computer and just go back to the original operating system and use it as that. But anyways, so yeah, I just really ripped into travel time. And then next I got to rip in more into Funhouse. Maybe tomorrow I'll rip more into that. Alright, let's get a little naphtha on this joint here. But yeah, this is my game that we're working on. I need it working for MGC. And all the other games I have here, I'm doing separate video series on them. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm doing separate video series on them. So I can't stream them because it wouldn't make any sense where I'm at. And then when I do that, then I can't make a video, a tutorial on how to fix it. You know what I mean, Vern? Now we can go in here and clean that out. Since I got most of it out already. Yep. Garbage. Thank God I always got garbages near me. Let's get this tightened up so I don't spill it like I've done before. Get my greases. Lubricant. What I use is Super Lube. We're going to use it on that piece I just cleaned. And then the Super Lube thick stuff we're going to use on the other part. Now why I use this is because this piece right here is like riveted, pressed on, and you can't take it apart to clean it. So I'm going to put this and get some of it behind it so it can flow where it needs to flow, because I can't get any of the thick stuff behind it. This is basically all I use this Super Lube oil for, is these. And I'll just take it and go like this. And what that does, I'm just flinging it open and closed. You can hear it. And then that's working all that grease in behind it. Now since I did that, I'll get a new shop towel. And we'll wipe all that excess grease off. That's pretty fair, isn't it? There, clean part, lubricated. Let's take this. We'll clean the springs right away too. Good evening, whoever just joined and started watching. I'm Mark from Mark's Basement Arcade on YouTube. And you are watching me fix, well, totally refurbish a Williams Superstar EM game. I am just tearing into this thing. Right now we're working on a match unit that is totally not working because it has a burnt out coil, which is right here. So I got a good used coil that I scavenged off of something, and we're going to put that on it instead. And I might as well just clean up all these other little parts I took off here too. I got one more ring here that I forgot to clean. So if any of you guys go to the Midwest Gaming Classic, I will be giving away one lucky person $100 that goes there through Mark's Basement Arcade. You just need to be a subscriber to Mark's Basement Arcade and watch tvMGC when I'm on tvMGC. And I'm going to throw a freebie at you. Which is there. That is the video you need to watch. Watch the video and then check out the description. And then the description there's the first video link that's in the description will take you to the main screen and you will learn how you can win the $100. That link I just sent you is week number 2 official entry link. That is a unlisted link, so you can't just see it. So that's a freebie link that I give to all my fellow people that watch me on tvMGC. Ooh, and that is stuck in there. Not too bad though. This is an app that I'm using. I like using this to clean everything. It's like my go-to cleaner for EMs because they usually have so much gunky old grease on them, and this stuff just takes it off like nothing. Usually. Once in a while I gotta really soak them. I need to do a little more cleaning on that. But I hate that dust. Alright, that's a good one. Where's a scrubby one? Here we go. Green 3M Scrubby Pad. I love using these for cleaning. These work great. What I like about them is they're very abrasive, but they're not so abrasive where they damage anything. These will actually crumble up and fall apart, but they're clean, abrasive enough where they will clean, like this shaft and how it's all nice and shiny. It will do all that. Plus, it will clean all this without destroying it. I'm going to have to probably get the other one. Will this one work? Oh yeah, this one works better. This is a newer one. It's not as broken down as that last one I was using, so it cleans these contacts a little bit better. Oh yeah. You don't have to clean all the contacts, just like where my thumb is. It's that little bit of contact you can see that's going around. That's about all you really need to clean. I know some people will go totally overboard and clean all the way up to here, but these contacts are not being used. As you can see, there's no wire on them, but the little octopus is still going to go around over them, so I want them clean. Octopus, the fingers, this doodad. I like calling it the octopus because, well, what does it look like? Well, that's pretty clean. Well, as clean as I need it to get. As I said, you just need the very edge of all these. Sparkly, hey, what's up, ABP? APB, my bad. That's what happens when you look at the TV screen really quick. What's up, APB Enterprises? I am streaming today because my computer was having nothing but issues on Sunday. I mean, real bad issues. There was nothing I could do for it because I did upgrade the software, but it was a really old computer. So I went out and got a new computer. And I'm still having a little bit of internet issues with my internet provider. There we go. Now that's clean. So that's why I'm getting a little freezing every now and then. Yeah, the contacts, that's the trick, is you gotta get them nice and clean if you want that good match unit work. I'm just going in here and cleaning out the, wow, that is clean. That is very clean. Just cleaning out the main shaft that part rides in, the gears. I will throw a coat of oil on it before we put it back together. But here's the smoked coil that we're going to be replacing. That thing is smoked. Smoked bad. And I ohm tested it and it's dead. Alright, I'm not going to play that game. We're going to put a little new solder on it. And the new solder makes the wires come off like butter. So wild how that does that. You can sit there and hold your soldering iron on there forever and the wires will never come off. When you add just a little drop of fresh solder, this is the coil for the match unit. So I don't know if I need this match unit or not, but a lot of times what the match unit will do, why didn't I pull that out? I'm going to save this though because this is aluminum. A lot of times the match unit will work off, it works off to 10 points, but sometimes it will change other lights. I don't know if I need to actually rebuild this or not because it's on free play, but I don't know exactly what else it's going to control. So I have extra free parts that are laying around. It's not really costing me anything besides my time to rebuild it, so I'm figuring why not, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a A22-550. This is actually a really old Williams one. It's got the nice cursive Williams logo on it. I almost hate to put it in there, but it's like brand new. I don't know what it was in, but it's like brand new. So whatever game this came out of, it was hardly used. So I don't know. I get extra parts sometimes from people. I have bought extra parts, and I don't know. I don't know what it came from. To be honest, I need to get my hand down there, move all these score reels I just took apart out of the way, and get everything I dropped out from underneath. And this is exactly why when I work on heads laying on a table, I take the glass out. I always preach that. Take the glass out. If that glass wasn't if it was still in the machine, I would scratch it up really nice and neat. And yeah, it wouldn't have been good. Trust me, I learned that on one of my other games. One of my games I own. I worked on it and then take the glass out, and I chipped the back glass a little bit. Well, I don't own that game anymore, but it was a game I owned. And I had to stare at that back glass and kick myself every time I saw it. And it was like, why? So, do you go to Midwest Gaming Classic? APB Enterprises? If you do, I'll post something up for you. This contact is kind of beat. Let me go actually get another file. This contact is good enough, but it's got a little sharp edge on it. So yeah, do you go to Midwest Gaming Classics? Yeah, I think everybody has done something like that at one time to a game. That's why I like games. I'm really anal about how I work on them if they're not my games. Really careful. This just has a little lip on it I want to take off. So yeah, do you go to Midwest Gaming Classic at all? Sorry about my stuff freezing, but I'm just having problems with my internet. I don't know if they're working on it or what. Okay. Oh, I know you. You're the coil guy. I talked to you. I'm the one who got that little Roy Clark. I got the Roy Clark cocktail table. So there you go. Click that link. Subscribe to Mark's Basement Arcade. And you can win $100. I know you now. I talk to you when I go there once in a while. You and I chat. Yep, I know you. So yeah, check that link out. Subscribe to Mark's Basement Arcade. And that link right there, if you follow everything on that link, you may win $100 when I see you at Midwest Gaming Classic. I don't care who wins it. Somebody's going to win it, so why not be somebody I know? But it's going to be a random drawing that I'm going to be doing live, so I can't just pick a buddy to give $100 to. But yeah, where's the other coil? Here goes the one we're taking out. Or I took out already. Yeah, you can see she slightly overheated. And it, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that thing is crusty. Oh, why did I do that? Now it's falling apart. I just did that and the paper just started falling apart. I need to peel it all off. So it just doesn't fall all over the floor. There we go. How's it look underneath? Oh, it's pretty black underneath. Yeah. She got smoked. Smoked real good. And there's the back of it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to need this coil or not. But yeah, like I said, I got one of those old original ones. This is my game, so why not put it in there? And I believe this is going to Midwest Gaming Classic. It's going to be one of my games I bring there. Because I like one-player games because they're very light to move. Why not bring a very light game to Midwest Gaming Classic if you're bringing a game? Oh, I need a coil sleeve, dummy. I hate that when I go grab everything I need, and then I'm like a dummy, and I forget one of the big things I need. A coil sleeve. Alright. That's a snug fit. Let's get her in there. That is a snug fit. Alright. Let's get that in there. Like I said, I almost hate to use that classic old coil sleeve. I mean coil in there, but oh well, you know. It's got to go on something. Why not put in one of my games? That's what I got it for. It's a spare. That's a spare coil. Let's get that in there. Solder some wires onto it. Yep, you are correct. I have a bunch of them. I order them from Pinball Resource. Usually when I do a parts order, I'll end up ordering like 50. And I hope that he gives them to me and says they're not back ordered. You know, one time when I ordered he's like, no, I'm not giving you 50. How many do you need? How many do you need to finish your game? And I'm like, well, I think it was like 15 or something like that. And he goes, okay, you're getting 15. That's it. I can't give you, you know, every one I got. So, which is totally fine and understandable, and I totally agree, you know, with that. So, I took what he had that he could give me, and then later on I did my massive order. When I did another order, I ordered 50 and I got them, so, which was cool. So yeah, that one time I really needed, you know, like 20, and he gave me what I needed. Here we go. Yes. He's a good guy, Steve. Alright. And I should have left that out. We're going to need that. I put a little grease on metal to metal parts, except for the gear. I don't put any on there. Just on metal to metal parts. That's it. Where's that other part I had? Come on. Alright. Where did you put the main part? You know, you just cleaned it. It's in your hand. Oh my God. I'm looking for the piece and it's in my hand. I'm holding on to it. Brilliant. You're just brilliant, Mark. I'm holding on to the piece. It's in my hand. I can't believe it. There we go. Let's wipe my finger off. Wow. 5,000. You have to give me your contact info. I probably could use that. You're ordering that many at a time. So I'd order probably like 100 or something like that. I'm sure you're probably going to be a little cheaper than Steve too. Alright. What do we got here? This goes over here. This will go right here and slide all the way down, which keeps everything. Let me take a picture of that with my phone. But yeah, you know me. I'm Mark. Alright, I got that with my phone. I've worked with you with that Aspen. Oh, that works so beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can flip this over a little bit. Get these wires on here. Why is that one so... Where does that one go? I want to pull that out of the harness a little bit because it's like somebody cut it short. Here we go. So, good. That game, I really wanted to see that thing live. I really wanted to see that thing live because the little bit I did play of it, it was a very enjoyable home pin. I know a lot of people dig on them games, but I thought it was a great game for what it is. You know, it's a good working home pin. Good. There we go. So now I got a little bit more wire to work with. It doesn't need to go through that tight harness. And you put in fuse blocks in there too, right? From what I remember, because it was popping the fuses or whatever. The breakers, the mini breakers, it was popping them. Okay, where does this wire go? Where does this wire go? Okay. So I got 2 extra wires here. Where does this one go to? Oh, 2 of them went together. That's what it was. Dummy. D-U-M-M-Y spells dummy. Which 2 went together, though? That's the thing. Let's look at my pictures. And I didn't take a good picture of it. Hopefully this video okay. Pause. That's why I like taking video. Okay, it is that one. So that one. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm talking about these.
This wire right here, I believe will go there. This white wire here will go to the coil here. And then this black.
I might not be able to hook these on. I might have to go through the schematic.
And this has already been twisted.
And figure out which wires are for what. I might have to do that. So it looks like it's the orange wire. But I can't really see good. Yes, it's the orange wire. Okay. So those two were connected and the orange one was separate. Okay. We got that. Okay, let's twist these together. And that orange one was separate. Let's actually burn these off. Can we do that, or can we slide it back? Let's burn some of that off. Here we go. With these old cotton wires that are coated like that, I like burning the fabric off of them because they're just so hard to peel. There we go. Look at that. It's a little easier to do it. You just light it on fire a little bit. Roll her backwards just a little bit. And then you can just burn her off right there. Burn a little bit of that coating off. Alright, those are twisted together. Get my Radio Shack flux. No, this Radio Shack flux isn't that old. I actually bought it online. They were having a killer sale on stuff, and I needed some fuse blocks or something. And then I'm like, oh, I'll just get some flux from them, you know. So I bought flux too. I'm gonna have to get over this way. I think I bought two of them. I can't remember. Maybe I just bought one. I am not the world's best solderer or welder, so please nobody look at what I do and be like, oh, that's how you solder. He's a pro. Nope, I am not. I am not a pro. I can just join metal to metal. And not perfectly. You should see the weld job I did on my car. But it's holding together, that's the problem, you know, that's the thing. My exhaust is holding on. It does not look pretty, but you know what? You can't see my exhaust on my car. So, it was better than spending $300 to buy a new pipe when it only cost me $30 to fix it. You know what I mean? There. On good. We get the wiggle test. I believe you are good at soldering, because you have to solder the wires to the lugs here. So after doing that for X amount of times, I think you would become a good pro at it and have it look really good. I would think so. Okay, the fingers, octopus, whatever you want to call them. I like putting my finger on it like this to hold it. And that way I can put a good amount of pressure on each contact as I'm going around cleaning it. I can really scrub it hard, and I don't have to worry about bending it out of shape. But yeah, this is tedious work. But the result that you get out of it is a perfectly working old machine. That's why I constantly tell everybody to fully go through and clean every single switch and readjust them. That's why I say that. I preach it. But then there's other people that say switches are self-cleaning. And you don't need to clean every switch. My excuse, my question is, well, if the switches are self-cleaning, how do they get dirty? You know what I mean? So I've had games, my own games, that worked, that I had bought. Gulfstream is a good example. Works perfect. Once in a great while, one score wheel has a problem resetting. Once in a great while. And I just leave it. Because I have other stuff, to worry about than tear it apart. Because when I do tear it apart, I'm going to correctly clean every score reel. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to do that one and be done. There. What I do is I put grease on there, slather the hell out of it, and then wipe it almost completely off. And what that does, it just leaves a small, thin layer on there. So anyways, yeah, my Gulfstream does that. But people are constantly saying, well, if you clean it, you don't need to clean it. Some of these aren't that good. Maybe they are. You don't need to clean it because they're self-cleaning. If you play it regularly, you won't have that problem. And I'm like, well, I played the hell out of that Gulfstream, and I still have the issues. It works once in a while and it doesn't. And I look at the switch and it's gapped perfectly. It opens and closes perfectly. But it's a dirty switch that is not cleaning itself. And these are all crazy off. These ones here especially. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yes, exactly. They don't auto clean. If you constantly use them, they stay cleaner. They don't auto clean. Okay, it's not this. I thought maybe I had to adjust the, what do you call it? No, these are all bent to hell. Holy cow, these are bent. I thought I was gonna have to twist the board to get these to sit properly and run on their notches properly, but I can see a lot of these are just bent. Bent bad. So I don't know if I want to adjust the board to compensate for them or go through and straighten up all the ones that are just bent real bad. Because that can be a never-ending battle too. Some of them are like hitting 2 switches. And that one is like, my God, these things are just bent to hell. Alright. I guess we're just going to have to go through and adjust all these by hand. Alright. We're doing good now. What I want him to do is land on one pad at a time. Yeah. It looks like they're going good now. Some of these, when they were landing on 2 of the pads, which is a no-no. So I tweaked some of them. I'm just seeing how much tension is on each one. And I think they're okay now. Worried about this one here. And that one. Okay, now, because it was like partially on the pad right there, but it like wasn't. Same with this one. I don't have enough slop in there to adjust this. That is good. I might have to put a new coil stop on it. No, that's not causing anything. The coil stop. Because the coil stop is a little wore. I know this is my game and it doesn't have to be perfect as a customer game, but nah, that's too bad. My game's going to be just as good as a customer game. I build them all the same. My game isn't better than a customer game, and it isn't worse than a customer game. I build them all, rebuild them all exactly the same. Customer game or not. I know some people are like, well, it's your game, you know, put all the best stuff on it. That's not how I do it, though. All my games, I want to be exactly the same, whether they're mine or customer. I want them all to work exactly the same. What exactly are you talking about? The regular flipper switches? I mean the old like leafs on flipper switches, or where was the first thing to get them on the flipper switches? It's a genius idea. I'm lost now. Kicked around having those reminders of iron. I'm not sure where to start. These? Or what? Oh, my computer, my internet is just crap right now. I think everything's good now that I tweaked everything. All these ones on the out are good. I'm just kind of worried about these. Now, okay, that's not touching, but that one is. Okay, that's good. Now when I switch, that one's not touching and that one is. this one right here should be touching. And now it's not. They're taking turns touching, not touching. When I click it, this one should be touching. And that one shouldn't be touching. I'm going to follow this one around and see what it does. I think I'm going to have to adjust this pad a little bit. I think that is off a little bit. I think that's a big problem. So it seems like it's perfect till it gets to a point, and then it's not nice. Oh, that's a self-cleaning switch for the flippers. Can't you just... Oh, no, I guess you can't really like go the old school route. Okay, I can loosen these up. All right. Now that I got these loosened up, you can see this whole plate moves. I want to tighten them up just a little bit. Just so I can still move it and lock it down. So I think that's my problem. It's off center. I think that's kind of my problem. I'm a little off center. But I might not be. These things are just so bent to hell. You know what I mean? Where's my lever now? Coil, it's right here. I think I might got it. I don't know. I can just see some of these are just bent. The stern version of the button is a switch and a blade. They made the contacts have an X shape. Ow. Yeah. I don't know if that'd be a good thing to remake. Are they still using it, or are they not using it? That's the other thing. If they decided it was a good idea and they're still doing it, or if they stopped doing it. I personally just like the old school flipper switches. I gotta tighten it up a little bit more. Both of them. I can still move it a little too easy. No, I can't move it at all. It's a problem with moving these. There we go, that's good. I can see that's bouncing around off center. And the problem is, once you loosen these up and go to adjust them, once you get them in the right spot, you got a chance of knocking them out of adjustment when you go to put them back. I'm going to have to just get it as close as I can that it looks good. I think a little bit. Okay, that was good there. There. Boy, am I from Wisconsin. Right there. Ooh, ooh, close. Right there. I think that's perfect. Ooh. Let's hope that stays. Did I move it? Let's lock that down and try it. I don't recommend doing what I'm doing. This is a never-ending wormhole adjusting these. But I honestly feel like somebody got in here before me and messed with it. Because this was just way too off. Just way too off. That's what I feel. This whole mech was just way too off. It is a stern, not the third stern thing. I feel like this was just way too off. Like somebody was in there messing with it. Let's go a little crazy first. All right. Well, the good thing is I'm getting them and they're not touching, and they are touching. Let's watch this one. Okay, you are beautiful. All right. This one. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. This one. This one somebody tweaked on. I'm just watching it go around the board and touch every contact. So what I can do, I can bend it up and bring it in just a little bit. What that does, that will bring that contact a little more this way, and it will touch the pad better the way I want it to. And that is perfect. So yeah, the whole wiper arm assembly board was turned, and then these were bent. They were pushed out further and then re-flattened, like this one right here. So I'm bending it back into an arch, and then what I'm doing by that, it's making it come closer in, so I got a finer adjustment to it now. Because instead of hitting the contacts way out on the edge here, it's hitting them real close now. Now it's fine-tuned. And that's what the whole problem was on this. This main board here was a little out of whack, and the fingers, somebody just went and bent the shit out of them. That's bent the hell out of them. See, now I got neither one of these two touching anything over here. And I don't believe that's correct. So I'm going to watch these two and see what they do going all the way around. See, now they're touching. I want to see how these next two, if they don't touch. Yeah, these two, this isn't touching, but that is. Okay, neither one of them's touching. Let's check these two. See if when they get there, if they don't touch. Oh, it doesn't matter because there's no wire on there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's nothing here. Okay, Don't worry about that stuff, Mark. Worry about these. I was just chasing things that didn't exist because there's no wires here and no wires right here. So from right here, these and this, and then all around here, none of that matters. What matters is from this trace to this trace. That's all I'm worrying about right now. See, now I'm wondering if this... I gotta bend that with a... what do you call it? The correct tool. I don't like that one the way it is. I'm going to have to... that one is really out of whack. Yes, I love the sound of a properly functioning stepper. You cannot beat it. It's just, it sounds so beautiful. It adds to the sound of the machine. Let me straighten that out. And get the right pressure on it. And have it look like the other ones. Okay. Now let's see what this monkey does. Yeah. Of a fully working, properly moving stepper. There isn't too many people that can do these anymore. Yes. Keep watching that one. Worrying about it. Ah, yes. Perfect. On, off. On, off. We're going to go to this pad, so this one should be off at the next click, and this one still should be on. On, off. Now one more click. On, off. Yep. Fully working. And working correctly. And we don't have to worry about this one because nothing is there. Woo! I am happy. Oh, yes. I am happy. Sorry, my head is so big, but I have the camera zoomed in. Woo! And I'm sweaty. Very sweaty. Bending over, hunched over like that with the big fluorescent light in my head. I think with that, probably, I'm going to call it a night. I really don't feel like laying over that and working on tearing apart much more of this. I have to clean some parts. The next stepper I'll work on. Maybe tomorrow we'll get on stream and we'll bang that out. I don't know. I still gotta go through and figure out what's with the internet. That's driving me nuts. Having it's my upload. Something's with the upload. Something's choking it. It's not my computer. I'm using 9% of my computer power right now. So I don't know what it is. Oh, I love this stuff. It's Arnold Palmer light half and half. I like the regular stuff more, but that sugar just oh yeah, I can turn this off. Don't need that one on anymore. So everybody, thank you for hanging out with me. And again, I will if anybody's lurking that's quiet, I will put that video on there because there's 3 people here. One of them's me. One of them's UAPB, and there's somebody else that's quiet. So that's the link for week 2 of Midwest Gaming Classic. So you click on that, and if you're a subscriber and you watch Twitch, which you're watching right now, I will also re-upload this to YouTube later on. But what was I going to say? Anyways, Midwest Gaming Classic. You have to go. I put the link up there. Buy your tickets. Midwest Gaming Classic is the biggest event of its kind in the world. What is about a Midwest Gaming Classic that I like, it is a full family event. You can literally walk in the doors after you pay your tickets and get past your tickets, let your younger kids, not obviously not like little 5 and 6 year olds, but your very early teens. Everybody's got a phone now, so you could probably leave your 12, 13 year old. I'm not saying to do it. You have to do that in your own judgment, but your kids could run freely around there as long as they're not little baby animals, as long as they're respective to other people's property, children. We all know that there are kids out there, and then there are not kids out there like that. But anyways, it is a fun family event. There is gaming on every single level. If you're into playing cards or board gaming, computer gaming, console gaming, arcade gaming, role-play gaming, foosball, air hockey. I think there was foosball. I know there was air hockey. But who knows what else is going to be at MGC. Dan is always pulling something out of somewhere and throwing at us and having a big surprise for everybody. There's like, wow, a new level to Midwest Gaming Classic. So anyways, I'm proud to be part of it. And all the streaming here I do is for free. I donate all my time to the Midwest Gaming Classic cause because I believe in it and I want it to keep continuing because it is a great thing. Gaming is slowly disappearing from our society because everybody is on their cell phones, whereas mine. Everybody's on this thing. Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And I'm sorry, my internet keeps freezing up. It's not my computer, it's the internet. But anyways, we need to get back into classic gaming. We need to save these. Save the fun houses, the space shuttles, the travel times, the superstars, the Cyclones, the Beatles, the Victory. We need to save these things. And your old Monopoly, your old Battleship, your old checkers that you had from when you were 6 years old that you still have up on the shelf in your closet. We need to save all that stuff. Yes, this is great here. Cell phones are great, but there's nothing like sitting down, having a bowl of chips in front of you or soda or whatever you drink and just having fun, making fun of each other, playing a card game. Nothing beats that. Face-to-face human contact. My son will sit in his room all day and veg out on his VR headset and talk to people all over the world. Yes, that is super cool and everything, but you cannot beat when you're face-to-face with somebody and talking with them, and that's why I love the Midwest Gaming Classic, because I have actually met people there I have never seen before, and the couple times I've seen them again, and I've played games with them, they're like, hey, I remember you, you want to play a game of that? Yeah, sure, let's throw a couple credits on, we'll play. So yes, it's fun. You can see somebody just playing a game there, like Gauntlet or something like that, and just hop in there and play with them. It's a cool thing. It's just a lost art that's having the time with people. I'm rambling on. Yeah, I know I'm rambling on. It's late. Well, it's not really late. It's 8:45, but I've been up a while. But anyways, so yes, get your butt to Midwest Gaming Classic. It's something to believe in, like Poison said. Anyways, I guess that's about it. Take care, everybody, and I will see you online next time. Hopefully, I won't screw it up where we can get a notification, or I'll see you at PinFest, Pin Expo on Saturday, and I'll see you at Midwest Gaming Classic, and you never know, I might see you somewhere else, and I will see you, Mr. APB, at the next Midwest Gaming Classic. Unless you're at Pin Expo, maybe I'll bump into you there. Take a breath. I guess that's about it. So, with that, I'm going to shut it down and reboot every single thing that this is plugged into that goes to the internet and figure out why I'm having uploading issues. So, I guess that's about it. Yeah, there you go, designer. You rock. You are like the most awesome person, designer. You know why? Because you're my wife. Yeah. Anyways, takes care, everybody. Later. Thumbs up. You, right there. Yeah, subscribe. Mark's Basement Arcade. Thumbs up. Later.